Hello everyone, I'm Dr. K. Today, we're going to talk about a story of laughter, brilliance, controversy, and crisis, centered around Jimmy Kimmel. This name once almost epitomized the pinnacle of American late-night talk shows. His humor, wit, and sharpness kept countless viewers glued to their screens late at night, eagerly anticipating the laughter he brought. Yet behind the halo of success lay hidden risks, and these very risks eventually pushed his career into the eye of the storm. Jimmy Kimmel was born into an ordinary family near Chicago, Arizona. His childhood was unremarkable, lacking significant resources or connections, yet he showed extraordinary humor from a young age. He could make people laugh with just a sentence, a facial expression, or a small gesture. Teachers called him the class clown, while his classmates loved playing with him, enjoying the lightness and joy he brought. Jimmy realized early that humor was not just a source of laughter. It was a form of power, a way to draw attention, a way to be remembered. This innate talent blossomed in his childhood and laid the groundwork for his future career on stage. During adolescence, Jimmy developed a clearer understanding of performance and humor. He realized that talent alone was not enough to make his voice heard. He needed opportunities and a stage. He began performing in school, community events, and small shows, diligently honing his public speaking and stage presence. His style gradually took shape, witty, direct, slightly sarcastic, yet still humorous. This style made him stand out among his peers and filled him with anticipation for the future. As a young adult, Jimmy entered the broadcasting industry, initially as an ordinary radio host. His daily tasks involved playing music and interacting with listeners, but he wanted more. He began writing jokes, participating in program planning, and experimenting with television script writing. He understood that humor was talent, but the stage was the opportunity. Both were indispensable. Through continuous effort, he gradually gained recognition in television, becoming a guest host. Every appearance allowed him to seize the audience's laughter, using humor and wit to win applause and attention. His style matured, sharp, sarcastic, yet humorous, gradually earning him industry fame and laying the foundation for his future breakthroughs. In 2003, Jimmy Kimmel Live officially premiered. From that moment, he was not just a comedian but a symbol of late-night talk shows. His program quickly attracted a large audience because he skillfully incorporated current events, politics, and entertainment news into his humor. Every segment was carefully crafted, both insightful and entertaining. He invited A-list celebrities, worked with a professional production team, and maintained stable ratings, with millions of viewers tuning in nightly. Jimmy Kimmel shone like a star, illuminating countless nights with humor and intelligence, becoming an iconic figure in American entertainment culture. However, as society changed, his stage became less stable. American society grew increasingly politically polarized, and audiences' tolerance for speech diminished. What was once considered witty and humorous could now be seen by some as biased or offensive. Past controversial moments, such as blackface impressions or culturally sensitive incidents, were mostly overlooked. But when controversy intersected with sensitive events, his humor became a flashpoint. The real crisis struck during a recent episode, when Jimmy Kimmel commented on a murder case involving Charlie Kirk. He sharply criticized certain political forces attempting to exploit the tragedy for political gain. This monologue was in line with his talk show style, sharp, outspoken, but this time it touched a societal nerve. Multiple ABC-affiliated networks refused to broadcast the show, and ABC officially announced the program's indefinite suspension. Overnight, the late-night superstar became the center of public debate, with social media exploding with both support and criticism, justice and controversy clashing intensely. For Jimmy Kimmel, this was an unexpected storm. From career peak to media whirlwind, he experienced a drastic reversal. To many, it seemed as if he had fallen overnight, but that was not entirely true. His talent remained, his humor could still light up nights. The stage had simply become more complex and audiences more demanding. Some supported him, viewing this as a test of free speech. Others criticized him, arguing about the boundaries between power and responsibility. This polarization reflects the high standards and strict expectations society imposes on public figures today. Jimmy Kimmel's fall was not accidental. It had deeper causes. First, the political and cultural environment in the U.S. has shifted. Political polarization and heightened social sensitivity make every word of a talk show host subject to scrutiny. Second, his sharp satirical style carries inherent risks during sensitive events. Third, historical controversies accumulate influence and past actions can become targets during crises. Moreover, pressure from networks, media, and regulators cannot be ignored. Any provocative comment can trigger a chain reaction in both commercial and political realms. From Jimmy Kimmel's experience, we can see the fragility of success and failure. Even at the peak of a career, changes in society, audience tastes, and accumulated past behaviors can lead to crisis. Success is the combination of persistence, talent, and opportunity. A fall can result from timing, environment, and chance events. Yet the story is not entirely over. Jimmy Kimmel has not disappeared, his voice and influence remain. His talent still shines and his experience is still valuable. He needs to reassess his stage, audience, and mode of expression, but he retains the ability to influence. This is a reversal. Crisis can also be an opportunity to reshape one's image and showcase talent. There are several lessons to learn from Jimmy Kimmel's story. First, humor and talent can lead to success, but societal changes can alter the rules of the stage. Second, every outspoken remark can touch a sensitive nerve, so public figures must weigh words against impact. Third, past actions accumulate consequences, potentially triggering crises at critical moments. Fourth, success and failure are not absolute. They ebb and flow like tides, leaving lessons and reflections. Jimmy Kimmel's life, from a humble childhood to late-night talk show stardom, and then to the center of a media storm, is a drama intertwining comedy and reality. He made us laugh and made us think. Regardless of the outcome, he illuminated countless nights with humor and taught all content creators a valuable lesson. Creativity, courage, and caution are equally important. His story is both an entertainment legend and a mirror, reflecting the halo and risks of public figures, showing that success relies not only on talent, but also on keen awareness of the times, the environment, and the audience's psychology. His brilliance reminds us that opportunity and talent matter. His fall reminds us that environment and responsibility are equally indispensable. Every content creator can learn from this. Your creativity and humor are your power, but the stage, the audience, and the social environment are variables that must be carefully considered. Jimmy Kimmel once lit up countless nights with laughter, and his story will continue to remind us that the line between success and failure is often thinner than we think.